Welcome to ZUL FARRAK. It's time to earn insane amounts of experience and gold on your mage. In the first portion of this guide, I will teach you how to solo the graveyard zombies at level 42 with ease without the need to use any invisibility potions. And on this timestamp, you can learn the advanced pool with scarabs included for levels 44 and above. I want to thank the sponsor of this video, EPOCH, so if you would like to support me as well, please head on over to the description and install the game on PC through my referral code, and I'll see you guys there. So, what gear do you need? Just about anything of the eagle and of the owl with the minor speed increase on boots will just work. For talents, you want to run a Deep Frost AoE farming spec that I will link in the description down below. One more thing before we start, you absolutely need the Weak Aura non-shield classic. This Weak Aura will show you how many points of damage your shield can absorb before breaking. Why is this important? Mobs cannot daze you if you have a shield and you're mounted up. So it is vital information that you need at all times. So let's get into it. This is the second successful run I've ever done, so it's by no means optimized. So right now I'm just showing you guys my gear. Level 42, I have a couple blues, but they're not that strong. The enchant on my stuff is just for cosmetic purposes. So here you wanna double shield, you drink to full, you have your ice armor on, you mount up, and we're gonna do this first section without invisibility potions. So just pay attention to my pathing. You want to run in between the mobs but still be as far away as you can be from each one, so we zigzag between them. We get close to the right side to avoid some melee hits. Here the blood drinkers, you're gonna have to tank some damage, but the main goal is to make it to the safe spot without losing your shield, because if you lose your shield here and you get dazed, you're just about dead. You go up this mountain and you want to jump on the left side of this pillar. If you jump on the right side, you might just bonk into it, fall, and die. The second you get out of combat, we can do the second run to the safe spot. So here, I don't actually do it, but I recommend it. You just jump down on the snake head, and you can mount up there safely. You just double shield, and then you can just straight up run past them. You go on the left here, you blink through them, you get between these two cubes here, and if you're a gnome, that's all you gotta do. You're in the safe spot here, but unfortunately if you're a different race, you're gonna have to either slash sit or slash lie down, because the reset spot works with the eye level of your character, and if you're too tall, it will just not reset the mobs. If you see any lava sprout totems, they will keep you in combat forever, so just jump out, give them a fire blast, and it will just speed up the process. So now they've reset, you just double shield, we are mounting up, and just make a run for it. It's better to just tank the blood drinker, because there's just no way to get on its left side and not to aggro everything. So here you jump above the vase, and you take a sharp left behind the vase. That will be your safe spot. But this safe spot is a bit different in a way that you will be in the path of a patrolling mob, especially if you're lower level. This mob can get stuck on you, and it will force you to either choose between putting your shield back up or keeping your mount. I recommend you just drop the mount, get the shield back up, and this mob will never reset. Basically, it's a level 45, I think, 46. So if you're a bit higher level, it will path out, but if you're 42, there's just no way. You just have to make a run for it. You try to polymorph, you slow him down, and this section is not too difficult. You should only worry about witch doctors, which can hex you. So if you see any witch doctor, you wanna like take sharp corners and try to LOS them immediately, because they can really mess you up. So here in the Scarab room, you wanna go around the middle section to avoid pulling the mob. The boss is just unnecessary damage. And if you are looking to do the Scarab pull later, you have to keep in mind which mob is in this corridor, because some mobs can be included, other mobs cannot be included. So let's go to the safe spot now. You just go to this corner. Don't stand too close to it, otherwise you jump, you're gonna bonk. Stand a bit far, a bit further to it, jump, and then press up into it. So we are resetting the mobs. These mobs do not belong in the zombie pool. So for this section, I recommend you get the add-on Leatrix Plus and activate in the settings speedy auto loot, I think. It will help you with the grave looting process, which is very time sensitive. So here we jump down. You need to activate the boss. Otherwise the zombies will run straight at you instead of running to the boss first. You loot the graves, click them twice each time with auto loot, and make sure to stop every time you loot the grave so you get the loot. If you're just running past them, you will just not get the loot, but you will summon the zombies. So here behind the vase is another safe spot. If you're a bit too slow to get there, there might be a mob that's like that's close to you and still manages to hit you. But if that happens, you just need to tank the damage. You need to shield back up, and eventually they will reset even if they're hitting you. So now the second portion, we're getting these graves on this section of the room. Just click them twice as fast as possible. Here as a gnome you can go in between the vases on the left with the wall, but you don't have to if you don't want. You just have to get back in the safe spot. So I do recommend that you practice these jumps before you even attempt your first run. So this was the second grave pull. There's one more, and then we can begin the aggro and kill process. Okay, they are resetting. Let's do the third section now. You want to get these graves here as fast as possible. You loot everything, you try to get all of them, but if you are too slow, just don't risk it. It's fine to leave a grave or two if you're starting and learning this method. Don't die over a grave, huh? It's experience loss to die over a grave. You can just jump up. I'll show you how to get up there. You have this stroll face, you climb it up, and you jump on the ledge here. And as a gnome, you can actually make this jump. There you go. I took it as a personal challenge to do it without a mount. So here, a very important thing to note is that you don't need ice armor anymore. You need to go back to mage armor, and you using rank 1 flame strike. You hit the mobs furthest in the back, and then you quickly run to the backside of the boss room. You did 3 jumps here, and very quickly you try to pull everything. You blink. Make sure to pull the dead heroes and the zombies, because they do not share the same aggro table, so they will not aggro off each other. You need to make sure to include both of them in the pull. So this is the jump back and forth. You should also practice this beforehand, and that's it. That's basically it. Now you just want to rank 1 Blizzard over and over again until you stack them, and now you are the captain of this ship, and you decide when you want to do a max rank Blizzard to really dent their health. One thing that I need to note here is the dead heroes. They're level 45. I think some of them are even 46. So at level 42, it's very inconsistent the way you're slowing them. So when you cast a rank 1, you have to keep an eye out for the dead heroes. If they don't get slowed, don't do a max rank. Just roll the dice over and over again until you get a slow on all dead heroes, and then you can do a max rank Blizzard. So here you want to very quickly start using your mana gems, and if you're struggling with this pull at all after trying it for a long time, there are a few consumables that can help you here, such as Scroll of Stamina. You can use Scroll of Spirit, and if you have a level 40 weapon, you can even use a mana oil for extra mana regen. So here you can see me, I'm just juggling them. I'm rank 1 blizzarding. If I land all the slows, then I'm doing max rank blizzards. And one thing that is important is the kill spot. The kill spot is not at the corner at the end. You know where I'm blizzarding now? That's not your kill spot. If the mobs are getting low, you need to start blizzarding on the left side. Otherwise, you will be unable to loot the mobs. And I mean, what are we even doing here? There's tons of gold left on these mobs. They need to be killed in areas that are accessible. Just be mindful about everything you're doing here, because even a minor mistake can cost you your life here. You see, I let them come too close. They dazed me, but I got lucky enough that they dazed me there, so it didn't affect my jump at all. But if it did, you cannot panic. There is a way to survive. If you fail the jump on towards the left side, if you fail the jump towards the right side, you're most likely dead, because they catch up to you. You have to run past them to go to the safe spot. But if you fail the jump towards the left side, you have to just quickly blink up and then go all around and get back on the spot again. So here I'm killing them. I'm not killing them at the proper spot. You should not be doing this. You should be killing them on the left dirt mound. But this is my second run ever, so it's definitely not perfect. Okay, something very, very important. These zombies, you have to hit them constantly. I don't know how often it is specifically, but you have to hit them very often, at least with rank 1 Blizzard, to keep them engaged. Because if you don't, their experience will literally nerf to the percentage of their current health. So if they are like 40% health and you don't hit them for too long, you will get 40% of the experience of the mob. Imagine you're staying for too long, a mob loses slow, you get hit, you get dazed, you fall down. It's fine. There's no problem. You just blink up, you go around, you go back on the same safe spot. The real enemy is not the zombies. The real enemy is panicking. You cannot panic regardless of what happens here, because most likely panic's gonna kill you, and you were in a position that you could have lived. So here we just rinse and repeat, mana gems, evocation, whatever. You kill them in a spot that is lootable, and then at the end, on this recording I do Hearthstone, but after casting Hearthstone for the first time, it's gonna be on cooldown. So how do you get out of here? You don't run out. There's no way. I really tried. It's slow. You don't get to clear your inventory. You're most likely gonna die, because the safe spots are in locations that are not really conducive to you getting out of here. So I will put on the screen a macro that's called a GHETTO Hearthstone. Basically, it's a custom script that tricks the game into thinking you're inviting someone and then leaving the party instantly, and it will force Hearthstone you out to Gadget Zone, because that's where your Hearthstone should be. And despite of your Hearthstone cooldown, you will be teleported over there. So I will link it on screen. I will post it in the description as well, and you can do this run five times an hour. So when you get to this point where you're farming these zombies easily and you level 56, it's time to do the Scarab. You're just packing up more experience in this run, and you're avoiding getting instance locked. So let's get into that. So let's get into the Scarabs now. First of all, you want to set up the zombie pool exactly as the previous time. You just want to jump across these pillars here, go down into the corridor, and if it's a shadow hunter or a witch doctor, you have to kill them solo. You cannot include them in the run. They will mess you up. The shadow hunter can hex, the witch doctor will drop totems and AoE heal all the zombies, and you don't want to deal with that. If it's a soul seeker or a blood drinker, I do believe you can kill them. You just have to jump behind them here and go immediately into the Scarab room. With double shield, it's time to jump down. I've previously killed a mob here, but you're gonna have to kill it yourself. You have to make sure Tekka is not about to pull on you, so just give it a second to find his location, and as soon as he crosses your path, you can go on the left side, and that's where we start the pull. Okay, Tekka's here. Double shield, drink up, make sure you got your Mana Citrines, your Mana Gems, all that good stuff. You go to the left side, we're gonna pull 3 Scarabs here with rank 1 Frostbolt. So make sure Tekka is right around the corner before you start the pull. And now, rank 1, that Scarab, left one and right one, and you just straight up run back. You take a sharp left here, you're gonna counterspell the last Scarab and rank 1 Fire Blast. You wait for the Scarabs, you're gonna Frost Nova, blink, and keep running in this corridor, and very soon we're gonna turn back and do a rank 1 Blizzard. Because we need to stall. We need our Frost Nova cooldown back. You try to slow them down to gain some time, but also keep them engaged, because these guys, they reset like crazy. So here, you really want to wait till you have Frost Nova cooldown. You want to go to the right and Con of cooldown. Sometimes they might not pull. You want to do first Frost Nova, Cold Snap, second Frost Nova, with the Ice Barrier, we jump up and we try to survive. And you have to immediately jump up. You don't have time to waste. You cannot jump with the daze, of course, otherwise you're gonna fall and die. Don't get too close to the left side, or they can hit you vertically. You want to do quick pull and go immediately on the other side, because the Scarabs can reset. You have to be super quick about this. And from here on, look, on the right side, this run was a fail. I didn't manage to pull those zombies on the far side because I didn't take a sharp right and Con of cooldown intentionally. So this is definitely not ideal. But from here on, it's basically the same. You're just gonna rank 1 Blizzard until they're all slowed, and then max rank. But you're gonna start with less mana. So if you get here, you have 0 mana, just evocate. And when the Scarabs die, it will kind of start a counter down. You have to kill faster than the previous just zombies pull, because the Scarabs loot will actually despawn if you take too long to kill the zombies. So just keep in mind, you are time pressured more than the previous pull, but in terms of experience, you're getting about like 10% more experience. Is very, very considerable amount of experience. So here, you know, I make sure to rank 1 Blizzard them, wait for them to get close, and then I jump to the other side and evoke it to give myself the absolute most amount of time to get all the takes in. And with mage armor and well-fed buff, should be fine. My mana will last, and if I need a little extra help, I can always mana potion, of course. So then again, kill spot is not there. This is another mistake. The kill spot is never in the corner, because you will struggle to loot there. You have to kill them where I'm blizzarding right now. This section, look, rank 1 Blizzard, max rank Blizzard. Then you jump to the other side. You can immediately max rank again. Once you get to higher levels, your slow will rarely get resisted, and you will gain a stronger control of your mob pack. And you can get away with just max rank on max rank on max rank, and kill them fast and be able to loot the Scarabs before they despawn. So here we're just gonna fast forward until they're all dead. Pretty considerable amount of experience. Here I'm level 47. You can do this at 44. I do not recommend you do this below 44, because you're gonna be 1 rank down on Blizzard, and it's super important to kill them fast and efficiently. So here they're all dead. I loot everything. Get rich, of course. We press the macro. We get to Hearthstone. 2 gadgets done, and rinse and repeat. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
If you want to support me, I actually got sponsored by a mobile game, so I'll leave it in the description. You can check it out. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for Sunken Temple at level 52. Bye bye.